Hey, welcome to Fun with Rent the Chicken. Homestead Phil here.
Hey, Homestead Jen. We are co-founders of Rent the Chicken, rentthechicken.com, hatchthechicken.com. And we have special guests this evening.
Yes, we do.
Homestead Jillian and Homestead Sy from Colchester, Vermont. Apparently it's been warm there today. They provide Rent the Chicken and Hatch the Chicken to Burlington and Northwest Vermont. Oh,
yes.
And a
kitty.
Come here. That's why we put our kitty 2 doors over.
That's okay.
Not like down the road 2 doors, just like across the hall, this one door and then the hall and then.
Oh, wow. It is so great to see you two. So what's new on the homestead?
Oh, we have a lot of stuff going on, actually. I have a new business that I started. So I'm hiking with dogs. So I go around and pick up a bunch of dogs in the morning and I take them for an off-leash hike for 2 hours. And then I drop them off back home all nice and muddy for their parents.
Nice.
And how can someone find out about that?
What's that?
If someone is in your area and they would like to take part in your service.
Yeah, so it's called Ivy's League Dog Camp and Training. So I named it after my dog Ivy, who's a little difficult, but so Ivy's League, and I'm on Facebook and Instagram, and I have ivysleaguedogcamp.com is my website.
Nice.
So
yeah, post that below on the Facebook feed after this session, because I'm sure there's going to be people up there that are interested. Anything else new on the homestead? Yes, I think maybe Sy should go get our new addition.
Oh,
yeah. We got to show you somebody.
Uh-oh.
All right. So you have Ivy, who's named after the off-leash dog camp.
Yep.
And then
we have Tulsi, she's 9 months old. She's a golden retriever. Yeah. And we just got Tulsi's little brother, and his name is Trip. There he is.
Oh, look at those ears.
He's a boy. He's been sleeping, so he's a little tired.
Yeah.
And Tulsi's over here too. There she is.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, Tulsi really likes her little brother. So that's what we've got going on. It's going to be a busy month for us with rentals going out, but we'll probably bring him along to visit maybe the renters. They can come say hi to him when we drop their chickens off. So
they will love it.
Now, you did something new with your hatching program. You've introduced a new breed. Can you tell me what you're doing there with that new breed?
Yeah, so I have a breed called 55 flowery hens, and
which
they
I get wrong every time.
Yeah, it's okay. It's a mouthful. But they are, Sy likes to say that they're color coded. So you can tell if they're males or females when they hatch, depending on their color. And I also have frizzles too that I'm hatching. So the frizzles are really cool. If you've never seen a frizzle chicken before, you should look it up. They look like they're stuck their toe in an electric socket. They're pretty neat.
I think if you look really closely, it's like their feathers are genetically inverted. So their feathers are just like upside down. And we had a frizzle named Reddy for years. And
she was red.
Yeah, we're not very creative with our names. And she was, a great bird, and she laid eggs, and she just looked like she had a bad hair day every day. It was
they're really cool.
Yeah, they make you smile.
Yeah, and the hatching, the people who rent the hatching rentals, they can see the feathers start to curl out after about a week on the babies. So they'll be able to see it like before they even get their adult feathers in. So it's neat. You can tell who's who. It's a recessive gene, so only 50% of them. I think that's how it goes. I don't know. Genetics was a long time ago in high school.
But one of the farmers that we work with, they actually use breeds so they have sex-linked frizzles.
Oh, that would be so fun.
Yeah, so I'll have to get you that information because, and again, only about 50% of them actually get that frizzle gene, but they're all sex-linked, and they're definitely red because I think that's where we got ready.
Yeah.
Anyway.
So lots of great feedback on Trip. Our fans are loving Trip, saying how cute he is. And Tulsi, of course, because she's very cute as well. She just grew up so fast, though,
Yeah, she did. Ivy's camera shy, so Ivy doesn't She's not doing her own thing. She's fine. So we won't show Ivy.
I gotta know something. Is Ivy's first name Poison?
Sometimes my dad calls her Poison Ivy. Yes. That's her nickname. So
she's a little grumpy. She's a little...
Yeah. She's a little prickly. Yeah.
Hey, for everybody that's watching, hit that share button for me right now. Let your friends know that you're having fun with Rent the Chicken.
And tell us where you're located.
Yeah, let us know where you are. So, do you have any questions for us?
I have a question for you guys. I was thinking, no, we can't ask what the surprise is. I was wondering, what do you think you'd be doing with your lives if you weren't renting chickens to people? Like, what did you want to be when you grew up?
Well, okay, so it's personal, right? So forever and ever, I just assumed that we would have a super big family. And instead of having a super big family, we have a super big Rent the Chicken family.
Yeah.
And we rent out a lot of chickens. And so our affiliates are super big family and our renters are a super big family. You know, every time someone signs up to rent chickens from us, we say, welcome to the Rent the Chicken family, because it's a big deal. You know, we think that that's a big deal. They're becoming part of something fantastic. So, I will say that since we've started Rent the Chicken in the last year and a half or so, I also started selling Norwex, if you're familiar. It's like microfiber, and it's great for the environment, and you use less paper towels, you use less chemicals. And I have said since finding Norwex, if I found Norwex before Rent the Chicken, there might not have been a Rent the Chicken.
I'm happy she found Rent the Chicken first.
Yeah, we are too. Yeah.
You know, when I was a kid, I always had like, oh, I'm gonna be a firefighter, I'm gonna work for an ambulance, or I'm gonna do this or that. And I ended up getting myself into a computer career for 20 years. And I enjoyed it for a lot of years. And then I would say maybe about 15 years in, I was like, you know, I really don't like doing this. I need to find something different. And it took another 5 years to find something different. And so now here I am with Rent the Chicken. Yeah. And, you know, I hustle and I do a few other things, but Rent the Chicken really is a major focus of ours. And
I think that I think that kitty got out of that other room.
She did.
Your kitty got out too.
Your kitty got out. Our kitty scratching on the door.
So we are entrepreneurs, right? So we are often, Phil in particular, like, how can we grow Rent the Chicken or add another product line? So we started with just Rent the Chicken with 2 hens in a coop that fit 2 hens. And it was a summer coop. Like, we had no vision.
It was not a coop that was made for winter at all. In fact, the very first customer that we had said, I want to keep the chickens. I'm like,
that coop is not good for that.
I didn't think about that.
We didn't think anybody would want to keep
I had to go modify that coop so they could keep it for the winter.
Right. And so from there, we grew, we started with the deluxe coop, which holds 4 hens. And so we had the 2 hen package and the 4 hen package. And we also then launched Hatch the Chicken. And in some regions, once you do Hatch the Chicken, people can participate in Hatch the Duck, or, oh golly, Hatch the Quail.
Don't worry, she's fine.
And so then we started getting requests for people who said, oh, can I get 2 hens in that bigger coop you have? And we had enough requests that we made that a package. You guys know it's the standard upgrade, right? And so we continue to keep growing and even thinking and growing within Rent the Chicken, whether it's new locations, and it just started with just really me working full-time Rent the Chicken. And then I hired on Homestead Phil full-time. And that was fantastic because I couldn't do everything I was doing on my own. And so growing the affiliate program is a whole other deal as well, where we always are learning and growing and making that work, in addition to the kind of projects that you have going on, and the new project that we can't talk about. I can't even believe you brought it up. Like, it's so new that we know nothing about it.
Hey, so if you're watching right now, and if there is something that you want Rent the Chicken to start doing, whatever that may be, post in the comments below. I'd love to read it, and who knows, maybe your idea will be the next rent the chicken idea.
Yeah, what do you guys think we should add to the product lines, right? That's what you're asking.
It's not rent the donkey, is it?
I was just gonna say rent the donkey. Oh, that was hilarious. So for those of you who are following along and you are thinking we're going to rent the donkey, it was an April Fool's joke. I will say we went to my sister's for Easter, and our niece said, "Are you really renting donkeys, or was that a joke?" Because honestly, we already rent chickens. Why would
We're
we
pretty
stop?
crazy.
Right? Why would we stop at that? Yeah. Oh, goats, everything.
Yeah, let's rent goats.
That's what's commented. Yeah. All right. So we have another question for you, and that was a good question.
That was a good question.
You want to ask it? This is your favorite part to ask.
You've got 6 eggs. What you cooking?
Probably 3 dozen cookies, because I love sweets.
Me too. Yeah.
Or if I'm feeling like I need to cut back on the sweets, I'd probably make like a big, huge egg bake, especially this time of the year. Like I'll use 12 or 14 eggs and put like sausage and bacon and cheese and some veggies in it. And that's breakfast for a whole week. So
nice. I would love to hear more about the cookies. Do you have like particular, I always said breeds. Clearly I rent chickens.
I'm not picky when it comes to cookies. As long as it doesn't have raisins in it, I'm good.
I get so tricked with the oatmeal, not the oatmeal raisin, but like some people put raisin in their cookies and I think it's chocolate chip.
Yeah, that's not fair.
What is this? So tricky. Yeah. I don't like it.
Not nice.
Raisins aren't dessert. They're not for dessert.
No.
No.
You would probably cook a quiche though. He actually made a quiche tonight with some eggs, and it was pretty good.
6 eggs.
Yeah, he's a good cook.
Yeah. With your quiche, do you put a crust under, or is it crustless quiche?
No crust. Gotta have a crust.
Okay. I wasn't sure. Some people do different things. I found this great cookie bar recipe at Christmas time. Oh, you might have even got one for when we sent out some cookies.
I remembered a cookie bar.
Oh, well, it was like half a cookie bar-ish, maybe a rectangle. It was chocolate chip with like a layer of caramel and then chocolate chip.
Oh, that sounds wicked good.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think it's a new fan favorite.
I could take another one.
Yeah. 20.
I mean, peanut butter is still my favorite.
Oh, yeah. Every time peanut butter. You say, Homestead Phil, what kind of cookie you want? Peanut butter.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. All right.
Is Rayleigh making French toast with her?
He did. I just showed up.
Okay.
All that French toast. Yeah. Yeah, Homestead Susan would make egg salad. Rayleigh said she said Jenn loves cookies.
Speaking of French toasts, we are running low on pure maple syrup.
Oh.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
And I'm sure you being in Vermont, you've got a hookup somewhere for some pure maple syrup because it is that time of year.
We have a few hookups, yeah.
Okay. We probably have to drive to Vermont.
We'll have to talk about this offline because we cannot let anybody else know where all this maple syrup is.
We actually, sometimes I trade eggs for maple syrup because Sy drinks it in his coffee every morning. So he goes through a lot of syrup. So I'll trade like a lot of eggs for a gallon of maple syrup.
Yeah, it is a lot of eggs.
My grandfather used to tell me a story because he was from Richmond, Vermont, so not too far from here. And they would sugar, and I guess he used to take, just like when he was thirsty, a glass of syrup and just drink it.
Ugh.
I'm like, I don't know about all that, but I mean, that was the story.
Yeah,
that's
not either. I don't know.
It doesn't quite
popular one would be putting syrup in your milk in the morning or something like that. So I put it in coffee.
Yeah.
You know what I like? Since we're talking about eggs, a little bit of syrup in my scrambled eggs.
We could try it. Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. All right, so we do need to wrap it up. We've been chitter-chattering quite a bit, which is fantastic. You guys did great. So to confirm or to announce again, we are Rent the Chicken, Homestead Jenn, Homestead Phil, co-founders Rent the Chicken. We have Homestead Jillian and Sy outside of Burlington, Vermont. They offer Rent the Chicken and Hatch the Chicken. And if you would like more information, comment below or go to rentthechicken.com or hatchthechicken.com. Oh, someone named Kathy is looking forward to her chickens from you guys.
Oh, Kathy.
Yes, so our renter Kathy. Yeah. Well, you're going to love them, Kathy.
You're going to be the first one.
That is good news. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, super.
All right. Hey, thanks for joining us tonight with Fun with Rent the Chicken. Have a great night, and we will talk with you soon.
Bye.
Bye.